neighbors on the right are finally done with their excessive building noises, so the perfect timing for the neighbor on the left to have some work done, of course. So, time to ride my bike. Today I taped my little camera on my helmet so I can take you along the ride. So, here we go.
Spring maar achterop bij mij, achterop mijn fiets.
I'm gonna speed it up now and again so it won't become too boring, although I must say that this is my favorite time of year to ride my bike. It's not too hot, so my eyes work a little better, and all the fallen leaves make the ground much softer, which really helps when I fall on my ass again and again. Voila, and here is the beginning of my magical mystery tour. I guess this episode is a kind of a metaphor of living with something like MS. It's something that's really hard to explain to someone, healthy. When I meet other people, on the outside, I'll call it, it's always on times that I'm doing pretty well. On a bad day, I stay inside, and on really bad days, I just stay in bed. But no one sees those moments, of course, so it's normal that most people think that, well, MS, it ain't all that bad, or, well, at least in my case. But I guess I'll have to live with that. My silver lining is right here. On days like this, when I feel pretty good, I take my bike and I go riding here, and look how beautiful it is, especially in autumn or in fall, whatever you call it. It's really, really beautiful. I love the colors. I love being outside. I really love the nature. And I feel really lucky that I can do this, because normally now I would be at work, because in the olden days I was always working. But now when I feel good, I'm on my bike, and I must say I really, really love it. On vlogs and other social media of people with MS, you can see that is the thing that we struggle with the most, the fact that the disease is often invisible, so therefore not real for other people. And I read a lot of articles and texts online of people who really struggle with the fact that others don't understand what it's like to live with such a condition, or think that we're exaggerating. But I guess that's just something we have to live with. Luckily, there are many people online who share their stories and understand what it's like. And for me, I must say that's a really big help. Voila, and we're at the end of the first part. Now I have to go under the bridge, but it's not far. I've sped it up, and well, it's just a few hundred meters, and bam, we're back in the Gentbrugse Meersen. And now we're at a very, very fun part. It's not easy, but I've done it so many times that sometimes I can do it without falling down. Okay, and because I wanted to film it, sometimes, like here, I just put my camera down. Then I wanted to go back to the other side of the little waterway to have the shot where I, come out of it. But, well, it doesn't always work as planned. So I tried it like this, and, well, I fell in the water with my phone, so I killed my phone. But no worries, I got back up like I always do. Moving on. In the beginning of this clip, I wrote for Suzanne. Well, Suzanne is a very, very special lady who also got a very harsh diagnosis about a year ago. I just started posting my silver lining clips on the internet. And she wrote me that it made a really big difference for her when she was just diagnosed, that it really helped her. So she watched the clips, and it helped her deal with her diagnosis, and showed her that, well, there's always a silver lining, no matter what. So I know she will be one of the first ones to watch this clip, and I just wanted to tell her, well, thanks for the many beautiful things she wrote to me, the context that she shared with me, which were really helpful. And well, thank you, Suzanne, for all your support, and most of all, thank you for understanding. Really, we haven't met in real life yet, but after the Corona period, we most certainly will. And although we have never met personally, I really have the feeling that well, we know each other quite well already, and of course we have this well, there's something, I'll call it, we have this in common that makes us understand each other on a whole other level, I guess, and that's a beautiful thing. So yeah, I'm really thankful for her friendship. So Suzanne, dankeschön. But back to the bike. I hope you can see how beautiful it is. I had to do this many times before I could do it without falling down. But sometimes, well, it still happens. If you look closely now, whoop, there you see me go. Then I have to shake it off for a few seconds, and then I will get up. Yep, there I am. And then I, well, get back on a bike and go once again. But as I said, with all the leaves, the falls aren't too painful. This week, well, the week I filmed this, I fell one too many times, and I had to go to the doctor, and well, he gave me some, I don't know, some medication to heal my knee because there were fluids in it, and whatever. He told me I couldn't ride for a week, but I told him I could make no such promise. So of course I did ride, but I was really careful and I did my best. Ain't that something? And now we go to a really beautiful part. First I have to cross the bridge and then go up. It's pretty steep. I know it doesn't look it, but whatever. It's steep, just believe me. But I get up and then look, it's just one giant carpet of leaves. It's so beautiful, and I guess that's why fall is my favorite time of the year. Well, bike-wise. I'm getting older, of course, and I guess my body feels that it's getting older too. But I guess the MS is also evolving. It's really hard to know which is which. Is it just me getting older, or is the MS really evolving? I'll never know. But I found this doctor who also has MS. She's called Terry Walls. Well, somebody else who really gives me a lot of information told me about it, and she's a real big fan. And I've started following her too. And well, the results of her way of life, of her diet, are pretty amazing. So pretty soon I'm gonna visit another online friend, which I haven't met in real life yet, but she invited me yesterday, if Corona's over, to come by with my girlfriend and the kids. And I think she's gonna, well, I'm sure she'll have so much useful information, what to do, what to eat, how to live to, well, keep the MS as calm as possible. So I'm really looking forward to that. Yes. Oh, and here, my last fall, trying to get over the bridge, but I know it was pretty quickly I stepped off, but I fell into the little river once, so now I'm really careful at this point. And here we're at the end of the, well, the magical mystery tour, I called it, but it's a really fun thing to do. It takes, normally it takes me about, I don't know, 15 minutes to do this tour, and it's a lot of fun, and I'm really thankful for this. So I hope you enjoyed it too. Bye bye. See you next time.